So we begin today's practice with body work, as usual. We want to bring everything online. Writing is already a very embodied practice, but we can help the process of connection by taking a moment to tune in and to get everything that mind, body, soul, body, mind connection flowing and moving. So, I'd like to share a tapping practice with you today, that emotional freedom technique that allows our systems to downregulate. It helps to soothe and connect the dots within our circuitry, if you will. So, you may have practiced this before. Please use this anytime, come back to this practice. But that's how we're going to begin our time together today before we start writing. So find a comfortable place, feet flat on the floor. I'll run through this a few times. I'll show you where the points that we will be tapping are located. And then I'll run us through kind of a grounding technique. Just notice where we are, notice the sensations in our body, and then we'll move through a few rounds to kind of allow ourselves to come together, gathering our energy back and kind of opening up the channels so we can be open and receptive to our writing practice today. So here are the points. We begin on the inside of the hand, this little fleshy part of the hand, just tap, tap, tapping, light pressure. We're going to breathe in deeply. So that's the first point. The second point is right between the brow. So the third eye center here, right in the middle of the forehead, in between the eyebrows. Tap, tap, tapping. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. The next point is the side of the eye, on this little bone next to the eye. Tap, tap, tapping. Under the eye, that bone kind of right above the cheek here. And under the nose and the chin. Underneath the collarbone and the arm. Kind of a hand width down from your armpit. Tap, tap, tap. And the final point is on top of the head, so just lightly tapping the top of the head. So those are the points we're going to hit today before we start. So let's begin by just taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling all that air out, and begin tapping. We tap to just tune into how we're feeling, what we're experiencing, bodily sensations, emotions, whatever's there, just recognizing, noticing, and allowing. Move to that third eye point. This is where we just want to connect with what's going on, connecting with our breath. Just allow whatever is there to be. Side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, and the chin. Under the collarbone, under the arm, noticing what you're noticing, and finally the top of the head. Release that again, tune into the breath. Notice how what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. We're going to move through this 3 more times. This time we're going to begin to kind of invite some affirmations into the body and into the mind. So something like, you can choose your own, but something like, I'm opening to the idea of my subconscious. I'm opening to the messages of my heart. I'm beginning to be open and receptive. If we're not already open already, you can, encourage yourself by saying, I'm ready to be open. Something to that nature, just whatever resonates with you. Move to the eye point, the mid-eye, side of the eye. And just quietly, either out loud or to yourself, like, I'm opening, I'm growing more and more receptive. Under the eye, under the nose, the chin, under the collarbone. I'm growing in my awareness under the arm. I'm opening to possibilities and top of the head. Release, tune back into the breath. Again, we're going to run through those same affirmations. I am open, I am receptive, I am aware. Eyebrow point. Side of the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. Chin. Under the collarbone. Under the arm. And the head. And you can use both hands on either side of the body. One hand, it doesn't matter. It's all effective. So tuning back in, we're going to move through that just one more time. Breathing this time, allow you to give your own affirmations. I'll just run you through the points. So let's begin. Mid-eye point. Remember to breathe. Side of the eye. Under the eye. Under the nose. Chin. Under the collarbone. Under the arm. And the head. Release, come back to center. Friends, you need to run through this more than a few times. Great, just keep going. And when you feel ready, sit down with your timer. The prompts are in the email. Enjoy your writing space. If you need to connect to the community for support, you can find it in the Facebook group, Writing as a Spiritual Practice. Also, I'm always available. You can reach out to me. We can process together. I'm not a therapist, but I can offer a listening ear and a helpful way to move through those layers if you need extra support. So enjoy your writing today. Peace to each and every one of you.